Camera needs fix. Hold on. There we go. There we go. All right, let's just get straight into it. Oh, also notice, peep the new specs. All right, season 2, count them, 2 of the head of Red Bull Racing, and I've made a decision since we finished season 1 the other day, is that we are going to be giving Max Verstappen the biggest challenge of his young career in Formula One. Last year we developed the car, let's just say, poorly, to say the least. This year we are going to be giving Sebastian Vettel, with our $65 million, the best car that we could possibly imagine. And we're gonna do it by only giving Sebastian Vettel the upgrades. We are going to be giving Max Verstappen the biggest challenge of his career, and that is to drive the same car he left last season with this season. And we're going to see how it went. He's coming off of a World Drivers' Championship season, and now we're going to truly see what he has to offer, which means we get to go back in and actually do things correctly, because man, it was kind of really paining me to do this, you know, that poorly before. But at the same time, our brake cooling and stuff are like banging. Like, we're not gonna have to worry about that very much at all, and realistically we're only gonna get better the more that we go on. So we're going to be doing an underfloor, and then we are going to be doing a front wing, because we do need to be catching up a little bit with everything going on. So I mean, realistically, actually that's not actually doing like too much. What if we did something else instead? What if we did... I mean, the front wing is gonna bump, the underfloor is gonna bump things up. What if we did a rear wing? Let's do a rear wing. That seems to be actually helping things even more. I like that. We'll leave it balanced. Rush that job. And with $63 million, I think we can also go in and actually start doing some facilities. Primarily, I would love to do... Hello? My game has been doing that, and I have no idea why. We'll be doing basically all of the stuff we actually need. I don't think we really need much of those, but we are going to be doing more of the car development stuff, because we have so much money and we can 100% afford it. Like, to like, actually, we can do pretty much everything and still have an enormous amount of money left. Sure. I've kind of been holding off on doing most of this stuff, so I mean, sure, it's only a few hundred K. Sure, let's just do it. That's $4 million. That's kind of a lot. We'll leave that alone. All that stuff is fine. We are going to be... There's going to be a lot. There's going to be a lot of things happening over the first couple of weeks here, but let's go ahead and continue on. Our helipad refurb is complete. We can probably... No, the helipad is maxed. That is good. I'm glad I did do that. I forgot I did that. Memorabilia room is good to go. We're not going to jump in and, you know, max out everything, but at the same time, we will 100% appreciate the new things coming in. Excuse me. On where was actually suspension simulator? Is this the thing we're upgrading? It is not. But a refurb brake. We want our brake cooling to be going as much as possible, because I know brake cooling is one of those things that really can cause issues if you don't pay attention to it. Alright, that's probably the last upgrade we're going to do for a little bit. For this particular reason, our rear wing design is completed. Our factory is in poor condition, but I'm pretty sure we're upgrading that, so we are going to leave that alone. We'll make 4 normal speed rear wings. That means we can also, but when does the next ATR period start? We can actually do another 28 days. We actually can. We can do a baby upgrade focused entirely on brake cooling, that, and just not caring about these things. It'll take 26 days. It'll be perfect. We'll increase our gap on the brake cooling, which I think will come in handy as we continue marching forward. All of the new rear wings are on. We will wait until we get to the race weekend before we put everything on, just because we do have still plenty of time. We have 28 days, remember that. We can make 5. We'll make 4. We'll make 4 normally. It'll be perfect. Continue. Weather center upgraded again. CFD simulator upgraded. Perfect. How much is the next weather center upgrade? $3 million. We're gonna wait. We're gonna wait on that because our new suspension is done, and we're gonna have some new designs to implement. We have 20 days. We'll have 3, that'll be enough. This isn't a major suspension design anyway. Oh, new ATR period started, which means we definitely want to come back in. We definitely want to do a front wing now. Perfect. And we're just gonna leave everything at normal. Intense, $2 million out the door. Design. The next thing is a chassis. It's gonna get the rest. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Intense, only 300k for a chassis. Seems pretty easy. I guess I could have. New wind tunnel facility, new underfloors made. Perfect. Actually, I do want to go through and give everyone their dev points that they deserve, specifically the staff, because we do need to make sure that we're getting all of the bonuses we can get on these. Boom. No, none for the race engineers. That's fine. And just like that, we have arrived. Very midfield car for everyone else. Race prep, performance targets. We'll be actually paying more attention to these this time around rather than just kind of throwing things together. We'll just stick with that. All right, first things first, car. Seb is in car 2, so we want to upgrade pretty much everything, and we'll actually do it probably from here. We don't have a new chassis. We don't have the new front wing. The new rear wing we do. On to car 2. I guess I don't need to make as many. I'm realizing I don't need to make as many backups because we're only going to be giving it to Seb, I'm realizing. And that'll save us a little bit of money going forward. We don't have a side pod. We do have a rear wing. The front wing is currently being designed. Everything else is good to go. Let's go. Oh, Seb, hold on a second. Seb, go into your braking. Braking is like the worst. And let's do it. Bahrain. Perfect.
Welcome to the archipelago of Formula One. Bahrain might have a small
Archipelago of Formula One. That seems a bit presumptive. You know what we can also do? We can put setups on for Seb. That sounds like something we can do. Put the setups on for Seb, and we'll leave Max exactly as is. 4, 11, 6, 4, minus 340, and 50. Perfect. And yeah, let's keep going. Second. Perfect.
Thank you for joining us as we
See how practice went? Not great, actually. Wow. Setup confidence of 94 for Seb, though. I mean, car part knowledge is pretty low, but that's kind of to be expected. I think our qualifying streak might end rather early, which it does. Very early. Actually, no, it's a 1 in the top 6 or whatever it is. So actually, Max is fine. Seb, a little work to do, Sebastian. A little work to do
continues to build here.
as we move on to race day. It's going to be clear skies. It looks as though it does look like wondering if starting on the medium, ending on the softs is better. Does look a little bit better. Perfect. Seb, you actually have an extra set of softs. I think we're gonna do this for Seb. We're gonna give it a go. We're gonna give Seb the maximum amount of fuel, and let's get it. First race of season 2 for Red Bull.
This is it.
A Ferrari front row lockout. What a day. Now for Romeo in P3, by the way.
It's lights out, and away we go.
Max already up into P3. Sainz had a horrific start just based on that. All right, Max now gets to go and just do whatever he's gonna do.
Multiple places.
We are now gonna focus in on Sebastian here, as he sends one down the inside of Albon, which is gonna turn to the outside. Can he make it stick? He's gonna have to follow a McLaren through. He does. Seb up into P11. Love to see it, Seb. Love to see it. Not gonna lie, I kind of got caught looking at the Haas there for a second. Alright. We can speed it up a little bit now. We can speed it up a little bit. Let's toss in Leclerc, kind of running away from us here.
DRS has been enabled.
DRS is enabled, Sebastian. DRS is enabled.
Oh, and Ferrari just gained a place.
Sainz overtaking Verstappen and now kind of running away from Max a little bit. What a wild start to this one, huh? Tire check. All softs except for Max. Actually fascinating a little bit. Be very curious to see how this stint finishes up. Actually, I'm just gonna literally leave it on this screen because I'm very curious. Seb is still hanging out in P11. You do need to drop down his fuel though. Looks like Seb is getting caught up in a couple of McLarens. Hopefully we can start to, separate ourselves a little bit from them. Seb up into P9. Love to see it.
I think someone's run wide.
The Gotifi running wide in the Haas. Don't know why he's there, but I suppose it is what it is. Hamilton running wide. Not what you want to see from him.
Seems to have been a lockup.
Everyone in the beginning is starting to run a little low on the softs. I'm hoping Seb will be able to make his way up a little bit once those really start to fall off. Which they kind of already are. Some of them already down very near 30%, the magical 30% number already. Yes, we have entered our pit window. Signs enters the pits early. Gonna get caught in some traffic if I had to guess. Max locked up.
Let's have a look. Now here we see Max Verstappen.
Uh-oh. Max already making mistakes. Ooh.
And there's the collision. It's caused absolute carnage.
Ouch. Oh, and he has a penalty. Oh no. Safety car. Safety car. Oh, but Max does get a time penalty. What'd you break? Nothing, just tires. All right, box.
It's very tricky with these tires. A little bit outside of the line and you lose a little grip.
Well, I mean, that's what happens when you do that.
And were you happy with the tires, like the last few laps?
I mean, I'm pretty happy, yeah. It's not our fault. You just kind of really did yourself in there. Seb happily still in P10 on the faster tire than the hards. Would love to try and make our way up through this grouping if we can. Red flag. What was that? Who red flagged? Who done it? I mean, we just changed tires. Like, we actually just changed tires. I mean, the hards could go to the end. Hards could go to the end. Barely. Actually, no, they couldn't go to the end. So at this point, now staying on the hards is probably the move. Seb. I mean, it feels like the only difference would be we go to softs for Seb and then back onto the mediums. So we might as well just keep it. Who did it? Am I gonna get a thing? Who binned it so hard?
We're set once more.
I guess we'll never know.
And soon we'll continue this race.
If we did know, it didn't tell me.
And it's lights out and away we go.
All right, Sebastian. P7, love to see it.
Red Bull moved up.
The real winner there was Ocon, who was on like 19% tires, and then gets a red flag for a free pit stop onto the hards. Sainz also apparently all of a sudden making his way back up into P2 by severely undercutting everybody else. That's a thing. Seb up into P6. Good job.
Red Bull gained a place.
Pressurizing Gasly. Making a move down the outside. Gets it done. Seb into P5. Oh, gonna try and go around Albano. Into turn 1. Late on the brakes. No. We settle in behind. DRS active already. Love to see it. All right, good to go. Let's go, Seb. Totally just vibing. Max still down there in P12. I guess we can be nice and put Max on push as well. He does have 4 kilos of extra fuel. That top 3 is really gonna screw Seb out of a good result here. Max locked up again. Max, what's going on, big guy?
Now here we see Max Verstappen.
Lock up again?
Oh no! And there's the crash. Mark my words.
Oh,
there'll be
Max.
questions asked about that later.
You like out? Like what's going on? You're just sitting there. What'd you break? You have minor front wing damage. Like you gonna move? Or like, oh, it's paused. I knew that. Taking Joe with you. More crash. Max has another 5. That's great. That's great. Who else crashed? Or was that our crash? That looks like it was our crash.
Oh, we've had a spin.
Ocon spinning in the mud. Ocon just went to last. That's crazy. Sainz is literally running away with it. He's 8.5 seconds ahead of Gasly, which is wild. And now Russell. Seb up into P4. Love to see it. Come on, Seb, you can do it.
Is that a lockup?
Jesus, Sainz is like crazy ahead. Yes, yes, yes. We've entered his pit window. We know. So we use his fresh set
Someone's run wide.
for, so we're gonna box a lap late here. Right here. We're gonna change you to deploy. Go. Box this lap for softs.
Red Bull
Box.
moves up.
Box.
Perfect. Go ahead and go back to balanced fuel. And go.
Is that a new
Max,
race
we should
position for
probably box you as well. Just whenever you feel like it. You knew a fastest
purple
lap.
now.
Sebastian Vettel. Flying. Everyone else
Looks
going
like there's been a
to
lockup.
Max run one. Is everyone else going to the finish? Albon, there's no way. Everyone on the hards who is trying to go to the end is absolutely wildin'. Anyone trying to go to the end on those tires is gonna get eaten alive. Oh, Seb's tires are max. What are you doing, my guy? Did
Sounds like someone's locked up.
Oh, Max. What are we gonna do here?
Carlos Severe.
Max.
Go look at.
Understood, Max.
Can we not box you for your new undo front wing?
Spin.
Apparently we didn't. Apparently we did not change your front wing. I am learning. Seb up into P4. Seb onto the podium. Seb into second place. Sainz is still so far out in front, it's not even funny. But
A position gained for Alfa Romeo.
We are low fuel now.
we are looking at
Copy.
I mean, at this point, I think we're happy with a podium for Seb because, I mean, Yeah. Relax. Listen to me. That's all you need to know. Just listen to me. Come on, Seb. Come on, Seb. Oh, he's not gonna do it. Not enough. Not enough juice. But that's a podium for Sebastian Vettel. Max having a literal nightmare of a race. Finishes P15. Apparently, after his bulletproof of a season that Max had last season, so apparently Bahrain is just not the move. Apparently. Attaboy Seb. Oof, Max. In the dirt. They kind of traded positions, which is funny. Alfa Romeo having an absolute banging race. Good for them. We will continue marching on. $5 million in the bank, mainly because we didn't get P1 and P2. New suspension, done. Design center, done. I believe that means we can hire more engineer. No, it cannot. Upgrade the design center to hire more. So we still can't do more designs yet. But yep, we have stuff going, right? Yes, we have things going. Continue. Bang, bang. Race prep. Bang, bang. 1 in the top 5 sounds good. 2 into Q2 is easy money. Finish position 1 in the top 6 seems solid. That's still going. I want to check on these things. Everything is still good to go. To Jeddah. Quick turnaround here. This could get ugly for Max really quick.
Formula One is
if we're not careful.
Welcome.
Here we go. Seb actually gets a setup. 7.5, 11, 9.1, minus 345, and then 0.05. Bang, sim to quali, sim to quali. Perfect. Next.
Here we are, back for more Formula One.
Back for more Saudi Arabia. Wow. Slow. Slow is the answer, apparently. Car part knowledge is still way down for both of them. Wonder why. I feel like normally you hit pretty good car part knowledge by Jeddah. That's crazy. The only downside is, well, it's accomplishing one of our goals. Our other goal, oh my, our other goal, our other goal is not going super well of winning Sebastian Vettel another championship, because whoo boy, you banging. Actually, if there was ever a time to use fresh, let's do that, and then we'll put Max on the 1 stop. Give Seb his extra lap. Overtake. Start race. Easy as the day is long.
Tonight, but otherwise, the weather looks good for the race.
The weather looks good. It better be.
It's almost time for the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix.
Another Ferrari front roll cut. Another. Wow, Alfa Romeo making huge strides here. Absolutely massive strides. Seb's qualifying behind Kevin Magnussen. That's a thing. Come on, Seb. Honestly, Jeddah is just kind of a lot of that, so might just do that and wait for DRS and next lap. Ferrari once again kind of running away with it.
DRS enabled.
Pierre Gasly and Valtteri Bottas in the Alfa Romeo, far superior to everybody else, apparently. The gaps are forming, and right now we are not where we want to be, to say the least. But it's a long race. You know, I've kind of realized that at this point, this is kind of how like I would play the game if I was playing it on my own. Mainly just because like the races can take kind of a long time. If you like micromanage every single action, then you really can just like lose a lot of time to just watching.
I think there's been a lockup.
Ricardo locking up, not what you want to see. Crashing.
Quite a big X. Yep.
He did a Mick. He did a Schumacher. Another red flag. Back to back red flags. That's crazy.
Red flag, red flag.
Let's take a look at the replay.
Who done it?
Now look at this. It was the Alpha Tauri driver.
Oh! Kevin, you're not supposed to do it like that. 20 minutes until the race restarts. Woof. 12th and 9th. I mean, we can kind of convert them to an. I mean, we can put Max on basically effectively another one stop and just do it like this. For Seb, I mean, we were going to put him on hards pretty much right now anyway. So we'll just do that. Perfect. Easy game.
Here we go once more. The track is ready, and so are the drivers. And it's lights out, and
Away we go. He didn't change. They didn't change. They didn't change Seb's tires. Why not? Everybody changed tires, right? Everybody else. Why didn't it?
Red Bull gained a place.
Why? Why you gotta do me like this, game? Alright, we have to try and extend this as long as possible now. Yeah, welcome in, Canada. Strategy, yeah. The game decided it did not want it's nerfing me already. It's not letting me perform Sebastian Vettel brilliance. Psychic thinks we're on. Can we not box? New strategy. Why can I not? Oh, it's because I'm on that lap. Oh, pain, suffering. It's literally my entire existence. All right, go pass. Get out of this strategy. One more lap.
Pass with an overtake there.
All right, get out of the strategy. Get out of the pit window.
Is that a lockup on the track?
Thank you. All right, how much further can we realistically push this? I mean, I think we literally have to do this like that at this point, which sucks tremendously. I guess we can go ahead and add Max's in here while we're here. No, you can definitely not go to softs. So at that point, I might as well do that. Sure. Oh, this is such a pain in my arse. Not.
Looks like Aston Martin have just gained a race position.
This is not how I wanted this to go, Sebastian. The engineers, they just did you dirty. The only good news is at this point, everyone who's trying to go to the end is going to be on severely worse tires, and everyone else is going to have to stop again. So realistically, this may actually work out semi well, although it's going to take a long shot to have anything of value come out of this for sure. I'd say Max is still in P8. Seb is about to be last by quite the margin, but he is now on the tires that will see him to the finish line. See, I'm thinking, like, I know obviously all of the medium runners still have at least one more stop. And if the hard runners try and go to the end, I'm hoping their tires will just fall off that much more that we can make it work. Or at least so we hope. I suppose we will find out. Might as well just stick on this screen because this is the screen that's going to tell us everything we want to know. The medium runners are already down towards 50%. And in 5 laps, the hard runners have even gone down 10%. So I think we might be okay. Latifi locking up. That's one more person we don't have to worry about, potentially. Although he is battling Sebastian right now. Or no, he's battling Sonoda. Never mind. It was us. Seb is making moves, bruh. Moves. Oh, I should have. Oops. He didn't tell me. All right, Max, box.
Looks like there's been a lockup.
All right, Seb up to P16, and at least what 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 medium runners ahead. Although they're all quite a bit further up compared to us. Let's just burn our ERS to try and get as as far up there as we possibly can. I mean, they're all well and truly
No UDRS. No
way
UDRS.
up there.
Copy.
Like, we're close, but I don't think we're going to be close enough, unfortunately. No, we are not. What a day. Verstappen makes it back up into the top 10, but Seb, unfortunately, is getting screwed out the most for sure. Although, we are within 5 seconds of Kevin Magnussen, so in theory we could get P11, which matters, I guess, a little bit, at least. Seb is 23 seconds behind Hamilton. I think this one's over. That's all she wrote. Max is up in the top 5 now. A couple people are boxing pretty late. And getting away with it, unfortunately. Shame. Dang shame. You know, we might have had a chance, but at the same, Max is P4, so there is that. Last lap, Charles Leclerc. Charles Leclerc. Woof! What a tough day for Sebastian Vettel.
Charles Leclerc is today's
I know. They did effectively pretty good so far in these first 2 races, and it's been shockingly good for them. Our luck has been shockingly bad. In Bahrain, Max just could not get the car pointed in a direction that works, and Seb ends up on the podium. And then this race, they decided just not to change his tires under red flag and screw him out that way. What a wild set of events. Also, our car is kind of trash compared to where it was at this point last season when we were fighting for a driver's championship and a constructor's championship. Just saying. Albert Park circuits. Quick turnaround here. New chassis. We only need a few. 11 days. We can rush it. We can rush it and get 2. That's all you really need. Other than that, we could start another project, but I don't think we don't. We could do, what was it? We did, how long is it? 40 days? I mean, how much would it be? Wow, yeah, the engine cooling actually goes down with that. That's crazy. We won't do anything then. Ha, joke's on you. I didn't want to do anything. Continue on. Actually, last season was the same. True. Fair. Ferrari did a pretty regulation vote, minor technical changes. We want low speed downforce or high speed downforce. I don't think it matters. Let's go with high speed. Why not? Mainly because we still need to work on our low speed anyway. Max air adaptability is about to be 100. How does it feel? How does it feel? Our factory upgrade is complete. Perfect. You're back up to $17 million. Race prep. We'll go 2 into Q2 for now. I mean, I don't even know if I can guarantee one of the top 4. I mean, I can guarantee one of the top 10 and make 100 grand. I guess 100 grand is better than not. 1 in the top 8, sure. And I don't even think I can guarantee if qualify. Our car has been pretty horrific, to say the least, so far. So, Canada, if you missed it, with this season, we're giving Max the hardest challenge we can of his career, which is we're only giving our upgrades to Seb, and we're gonna see how Max can do with the exact car we gave him at the beginning of the season. So far, it's been a mixed bag.
Welcome to Melbourne for a weekend of...
Welcome to Melbourne. All right, so I need you, and then setup. You get 8, 13, 7, 3, minus 310, and 55. Perfect. Sim to quali. All right, at this point, Max should be in an easy 100% car part knowledge. Seb is
Welcome
nuts.
back as we continue.
Woof. Oof. Seb is getting a little faster. Seb is only at 88, and that's only 99. Wow. I feel like the car part knowledge is really slowed down since the game came out. Not gonna lie. Sim to race. F for Max, but interesting experiment. Yeah, I thought so too. So last season, for season 1, we gave Max some of like the, both out, none into Q3. That's crazy. Wow. And Seb out qualifies Max for the first time. Interesting. But yeah, last season, Imola is the one I think of specifically because in Imola, we gave Max a 4-stop. We had him stop 4 times and he still got points. And personally, I just don't think that should be the case. Personally, I just don't think that should be how that goes. You know, it just doesn't feel right. Can we make a medium work here? Says yes, ergo we do. Let's do it. So yeah, this season
we should have good weather for the race, and that will be
that is good news
for the teams.
Yeah, so we're trying to do our best to see exactly how far we can push Max before he breaks.
If they want a podium finish. Next up for the team, it's Max Verstappen. They're starting in the bottom half of the grid today, so there's a
yeah, they are definitely starting in the bottom half of the grid. It's going to be very interesting.
Australian Grand Prix. And it's lights out
and away we go in Australia. Seb already up into P9. Love to see it. Max having an absolute nightmare. See, now can we attribute the Alonso quote? Max only knows how to drive a fast car and start in the front, because as soon as he starts in the midfield, he immediately drops back to P17. Seb, on the other hand, like the goat he is, already up into the top 10. Goated. Loving it. All right, let's see how this goes. They are on 2 different strats. DRS enabled. Dude, the Ferraris in this save are so fast. Also, Valtteri Bottas, also extremely fast. Wow. The top 4 are gone. And in this save, unlike my save, my Haas save, Pierre Gasly is not the GOAT that he seems to have been. Alonso and Bottas are keeping up with the Ferraris, which might just be, you know, right place, right time. But at the same time, that gap of almost 8 seconds is absurd. Stroll got strolled and now is 10 seconds off the pace, which is totally fine. Max can't save fuel to save his life. And it's still only in P16. Again, still crazy.
Red Bull moved up.
A lot harder to save fuel when you're actually having to push to keep up, isn't it, Max? Go ahead and box. Max Verstappen, P19. No damage whatsoever, just pure pace. This is already such an interesting experiment, and I already am kind of feeling exactly how this is going to go, which is Seb is going to kind of battle around the top 10-ish, kind of exactly where he is, and Max is just going to slowly fall to the back because he's just not going to have the same car as everyone else. I have a feeling this is just how this is going to go. Bottas stopping. More. All right, Seb. Box this lap. Still in the top 10. Leclerc, neither. Wait, both. Wait. When did the front? They stopped so early then. Weird. Weird. Max back into the top 15. Seb into P9. About to maybe be P8. Fighting Pierre Gasly. Unsuccessfully so far. He is losing a little bit of time because of this fight with Pierre. Tire check.
Did somebody spin out there?
Thank you. Finally. Go ahead and deploy a little bit, Seb. We need to catch up.
Haas with an overtake.
Thank you. Back into that train. Russell has lost 17 seconds to the top 4. That's absurd, I think. That's a little wild. We're already about to put Stroll a lap down. Here for it.
For info, Max, we are fuel limited.
Max is already fuel limited. Go ahead and save a little bit of fuel, Max. Save a little bit of fuel.
Mercedes moved up a place.
Back in the positive. Easy. Sainz went into the box and just still came out behind Stroll. What in the world? Bro, this Ferrari is flying. Oh, sorry, Max. My bad, Max. My bad. Alright, Seb, box this lap for your fresh set of soft tires. Still in the top 10, like the GOAT he is. Max is kind of just, he's over there. We can push fuel. We can't really push tires because tires are going to be on the line as it is. But all things considered, we should be absolutely flying. Should be able to make plenty of light work over pretty much everybody. In theory, should be able to put in a decent gap pretty quickly. We definitely did. I mean, there's definitely not enough laps remaining to catch Gasly and Russell, but I was gonna try and go for fastest lap, but at the same time, I think we'll just lock up the P7, and we'll leave it at that. Not a whole lot really going on with this one. Leclerc and Sainz run away with it again. Bottas podium, Alonso up there. Gasly in P6, Russell P5. I mean, Pretty good result. Ferrari is flying, to say the least. Max is not, and neither is Seb, unfortunately. Seb's doing good. Seb is doing fine. Unfortunately, just not good enough. The new front wing, though, might help. We have 11 days. It'll be perfect. Regulation vote, minor technical changes. They went for high speed. Sure. Research is unlocked. Don't really need that as of now. Chassis is done. That's done. Bang. Chassis number 2 is on low stock. How many do we have? We have plenty. We have so many. Relax, child. Relax. We have plenty. Including a new front wing. Put that on car 2. Easy does it. Go to this. I don't know if I can guarantee either of these. You know, I don't think I actually can. I think we're going to leave it bog standard in this one. As we head to Imola, we're going to leave it exactly as is. And I think that's going to be exactly where we are.
To the south, but here in Imola, the air is red hot. Welcome to Ferrari's turf for the Emilia-Romagna.
Imola. Onwards. Alright, Seb gets the setup. Imola is 6.5, 12.5, 4.6, 350.05. Yep. Nice sim to quali. I'm gonna check hard parts status as well, because I'm wondering how much that could be coming into an issue.
FP3 all finished.
I'm pretty sure that really you don't see the first ones until Miami. Yeah, Miami is the one we'll see this. It's getting crazy. Red Bull is slowing down. No Q3 participants again, and Ferrari is 0.6 clear of P3 right now. That's crazy. Absurd even.
Race day has arrived.
I feel like on this trajectory we may not last as the head of Red Bull Racing for too long. I mean, this looks like a bang on one stop for both. Nothing to write home about. Should be nice and quick.
It's a bit of a cloudy day for the race.
Is it gonna rain? I literally didn't look.
All eyes are on the race here at the Emilia-Romagna Grand Prix. It's lights out and away we go.
All right, no rain. Good. No rain equal. Oh, huge crash. Oh, Leclerc. Bottas. What's happening?
Virtual safety car deployed.
It's literally turn 1. It is quite literally. What is happening?
Sounds like there's been contact.
What happened?
Let's take a closer look. Watch this.
Ferrari on Ferrari violence. Oh, they touch. Oh, huge shunt.
Clearly see the contact there, and that caused a
That's
lot
a red
of
flag.
damage.
Dude, we've had red flag. I've had a red flag in 3 out of 4 races so far.
That's positive.
This is that's crazy.
Let's see what happened there. Let's have another look. Science is the focus here.
Oh, huge shunt.
Goodness me, that is a serious collision.
That's absurd. It was turn 1, guys. It was turn 1. We literally didn't even get. I mean, we're gonna put on fresh. I mean, we're gonna put on fresh mediums because. I mean, if we're banging on one stopping, might as well put on the fresh tires.
The restart is moments away.
And
as
oh
the
my
race
goodness.
continues.
Is one of the Ferraris is like out. No?
And it's lights
Sainz
out.
started
And away we
P5.
go.
That's crazy. All right, I need to rebuild. Oh, now you got it. Now you see the Ferrari. Now you see the Ferrari. Adcent hards. Sure. Perfect. All right, now don't do it again. Thank you. You survived. Good job. Everyone went on to new tires again. Some of them went to the hards. I don't remember how many of them started on hards or if they went to hards now for some reason. But there we are down there in P11 and 12 still. It'll be interesting. I think with everyone on hard to the front, it's going to be
DRS enabled.
a little closer. Leclerc again.
Quite a big accident.
Okay.
Dude, Leclerc is having a max in Bahrain. Absolute nightmare stuff. Lock up straight.
And
That's a
there
barrier.
you see the crash.
Leclerc having an absolute nightmare stuff. Now 42 seconds behind the pace. What tires did they put him on? Mediums because they had to. There's the Ferrari strategy we saw at the beginning of the race. It was Silverstone, and now and that one it was the Ferrari strategy in France from this past season. So interesting. Another, who did it this time? I saw it for a moment. Alonso.
It's a collision. Let's
Who was
have
it
a
this
look.
time?
Okay, here's the Ferrari.
The Carlos. Bang. Oh, Carlos. Dude, this is literally the script. It's literally the script from Ferrari this year. Bang and start, and then it immediately comes off the rails. Immediately off the rails. Wow, Alonso now down to 43% mediums, by the way. Oh, that's crazy. Sainz now in P20. I didn't think it could be much worse for them, but here they are. Both 30 plus seconds off the pace. Gasly and Bottas now lead a Alfa Romeo 1-2. With a Hamilton P3. What a world. What a world we live in. Guess we can push fuel now, I guess. Russell now locking up. Yo, Imola is crazy. Again. Daniel. Safety car? Oh, virtual.
Okay, VSC.
DRS has been disabled. DRS disabled.
My guys.
Update on liftoff. We do require fuel liftoff.
My
Here's
guys.
the replay.
What's going on?
Now just take a look at the McLaren.
You lock up into the final corner. No, he goes wide.
Oh no!
That's an
There's
unsafe.
the crash.
That's an unsafe return.
Mark my words, there'll be
by the
questions asked
Alpine.
about that later.
It's not his fault. That's not his fault. All I do know is that now we're back into P5 and 6. That's all I know. That's all I can see. It's all coming up, Red Bull. FIA Bowl coming to a head. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Like unironically and just like naturally put them to box on the same lap because that's crazy if so. All right, wait. Max box now. Actually, no. Go the other way. Seb box now. Go. All right into traffic. Still ahead of signs though. All that traffic. Let's go. All right. Well, now they just go to the end, and we literally just sit on 16 times. Literally the rest of the Gasly locking up though. Mick locking up into turn 12. Uh-oh.
Red Bull gained a place.
Another crash. Who is it this time?
Let's take a look at the
That was
replay.
him overtaking
Just
Leclerc.
watching the Red Bull.
Good job. You overtook a broken Ferrari.
It's a crash.
Danielle.
Let's take a closer look. Now just take a look at the McLaren.
Daniel, go straight on a left-hander. We got it. We got it. We're all fine.
Alpine just advanced.
We're losing a lot of time sitting in this traffic, by the way. If we could get around it, that would be lovely.
Fastest car on track.
Max is back up into the top 10. Seb is trying to make his way that way. Max now just has a bunch of clean air. We can let him just kind of vibe. Seb is trying so hard. Makes it stick. Love it. Re-overtaken by Ocon. Ocon, you can get out of here with all of that. That would be great. Ocon, what tires are you on?
Red Bull moved up.
He's on 55% mediums. What is happening? Who's on softs? Why are you on softs? Did I miss a strategy meeting where softs were included in the race strats? Apparently I did. Seb is now under fuel. Perfect. Just where I want him to be. Ocon, get out of here. You're on 45% mediums. Get out of here. He's probably trying to go to softs at some point.
We are low fuel now.
Yes, we are aware. It's fine. I can literally do this for the entire middle sector and be green again. Like, it's fine. It was never an issue. Another crash. Alonso again. What is happening?
Let's see what happened there. Now watch this. Here's Alonso.
When did I download the everyone crashes every lap mod? When did I download it? Because apparently I did at some point. Ocon, once again, you are on 30% medium tires. Get out of here. You're not going to the end on these tires, so thank you. Jeez. By the way, it's all coming up. Red Bull, it's all coming up. Sebastian Vettel, by the way. What tires is Russell on? Russell is on 60% softs. Tell Russell to get out of here.
Your battery's red.
Okay.
Totally fine. Russell still has 4 seconds to gain. It ain't happening.
So think about the liftoff.
Easy game is easy. We go from outside of the top 10 on the start to P5 and to P6. Goated.
That's a lockup.
Goated stuff. Look at that. Where we really didn't even do anything. But everyone crashed. 75 people crashed. Valtteri Bottas wins. Wow. What a podium, by the way. Valtteri Bottas, Alfa Romeo, Lewis Hamilton, Mercedes, Pierre Gasly in the Alfa Romeo, and then Lando Norris in the McLaren. That's your top 4. That's the top 4 I haven't seen ever. Oh, I forgot we had the ass points this year. That's crazy. What a weird race. What a wildly weird race. I can't, hopefully that happens again. I would love to see that again. All right, Miami up next, coming off of the wildest race I've ever seen. We We can design new things. What haven't we designed? We'll do another new underfloor for half. Dude, Seb should be fine by now. I'm just saying. All this money we're sinking into his car, he should know what's up by now. All right, for you, we're gonna. Oh no, we can't. Well, we can still split it up. Why does engine cooling just get so bad? That's fine. Once this one is done, we will start another new one, probably a suspension. Get a suspension one that actually is. Wait. We're fine. Once again, we are a-okay. Continuing on. That came quickly. Helipad poor condition. Nah, we can't have that. Not at all. We do have $26 million if we do want to do something. We can upgrade our wind tunnel. I know Red Bull in real life doesn't have the use of this too terribly much as of right now, but I think it'll be all right. Actually, I do want to do this because we have both been making it into Q2, so we can try and make a little bit of money that way. Everything else we are going to leave alone. But for now, we head to Miami.
We're in the state of year-round summer. It's the Miami Grand Prix, and we're here in
The
Florida
Miami
at the
Grand Prix.
International Autodrome. The streets of Miami Gardens will
The
come
streets
alive with the
of
roar
Miami Gardens. Where is that? Miami. Miami. Seb. Miami is 8.5. 13.5. 3.7. 3.25. And 1.5. Done and dusted. Sim to quali. I think we'll probably be putting in a new set of engine components in this one, probably for both, if I had to
We
guess.
return to our highly anticipated.
I just have a feel. Wow. Seb is so close to 100% car part knowledge. I would love to see that. We will be putting in new gearbox and engines in this one, just because it's about that time. And you know, realistically, we need the boost literally as much as we can get it. If we're being entirely honest, literally we just need it as much as we can. Max into Q3. Seb getting out qualified by an Alpha Tauri is not exactly what we
Welcome to race day. And before we
not
get
exactly
down to
what we
it,
wanted.
last-minute checks are being made.
Although Red Bull must be disappointed with their qualifying, they have resources aplenty. Let's
Yes,
see.
we do. We have plenty of resources, just none of which are working in our favor. No rain. We're putting them on, we're putting Max on whatever listed one stop is fastest. Seb does have a set of fresh soft, so we will be doing that as well. Seb will be getting an extra lap of fuel as he always does. Yeah, Miami, here we come. Excited to
As
see
the sun continues,
what happens in our first trip to the United
the
States
Miami Grand Prix.
in whatever year this would be. 2023, this is season 2, right? So 2023.
And it's lights out, and away we go.
All right, which of the Ferraris is going to crash this time? Bottas immediately in B2. That's crazy. We want to be paying attention to our other boy, our bestest boy.
Red Bull gained a place.
Seb down in P12, living his best life. All right. Vibes. vibes. Hook yourself up to the back of Albon's gearbox and drag you along, Sebastian. I will say this though. Doing this Red Bull series where I kind of just fast forward a lot of time, you don't really get to see a lot, it's not as intimate, you know? Like with the Haas series, we watch most races and really will only do like maybe 2 races a night because they kind of just take that long. But here we are, we started at the beginning of season 2 and here we are already in Miami. And realistically, we can probably get to what, Baku? Probably through Baku. Because what, after Miami is Spain, which will be in this episode, then there is Monaco and Baku, which will probably be where we end. Because well, I will say this though, the one good part about doing this series like this is when we get to Monaco, we set Monaco and then we literally just fast forward the whole thing because there's really not as much to see. Another crash.
Quite a big accident, yeah.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
We've just had a crash on the track.
Joe
Let's have a look.
crashing.
Let's take another look. There we have Joe.
Joe in the Alpha Tauri.
There's the crash.
Everyone's favorite goes straight at a left-hander. Everyone loves that one. Joe now finds himself in the Ferrari spot, well at the back. Entirely subsisting on vibes. You know, I didn't pick having Max start on the hards being like the move, but apparently it is.
Last lap was a purple lap.
Purple lap Max. Purple lap Max. I saw that yellow. Don't think I didn't.
Oh, and that's a crash.
Kevin Magnussen crashing. Kevin Magnussen now takes the Ferrari spot. Leclerc all of a sudden is 6 seconds ahead of Sainz, which is the whole thing. Another crash or different crash or same crash? Essentially, who do it be this time? All right, well. Everyone going for a bit of an overcut. Leclerc is flying, by the way, like far above, like crazy fast. I see some one-stoppers coming in. Seb now up into Pete's well.
Red Bull moved up.
Guessing everyone left on, yeah, everyone left on the mediums is doing the one stop. Max has entered his pit window. I mean, well, it's probably a bit much. Leclerc finally stops. The rest of the top 10 finally stop. Alright, Max, box this lap. Box this lap. Thank you. Still P6. Seb's still hanging on at P8. Although going a little less smoothly as he now is 7 seconds off of Gasly and fighting one George Russell. Well, the good news is he is solidly in the top 10 at this point, so we are entirely vibing. See, apparently we have a lot more race pace than quali pace on this squad. And yeah, I mean, we're literally just waiting.
Sounds like someone's gone wide there.
We are actually just chilling. Let's see, everyone on the hards in the top 8 is going to the end. I think George and Seb are on the same strat. So as long as we can beat him, we're vibing. Max is 1 lap away from entering his second pit window. We've now reached the point where everyone is everywhere and there's just huge swaths of gaping land everywhere. All right, Max, box again, box again.
Box and pick confirm, Max. Box, pick confirm.
Oh, he comes out behind Seb. Let's go. All right, Seb. Oh, you need to save fuel and then also box this lap.
Okay, that was a purple lap. I'll let you know if the situation changes.
That's a purple lap. It's a purple lap from Hoomst. Ah, man. Seb kind of getting a little shafted. Who done it? Couldn't tell. No one's sitting still long enough for me to notice.
Sounds like there's been a crash.
Stroll done gone and strolled himself. Not something you expect to see every day. Seb into the top 10. Love to see it. Let's do some pushing, Seb. Let's do some pushing. Let's see if we can catch the Merc. We just need to be there to make the moment happen.
No, you DRS. No, you DRS.
Copy.
Actually, no. Still, we're not on the lap I thought we were. You not get... Oh my god, you didn't. Come on, Seb.
That's Leclerc. Charles Leclerc is today's winner.
Come on, Seb. You can do it. Go the offset. Oh, the move. The move.
That's the checkered flag.
Yeah, nice.
Let's go, Seb. Let's go, P9.
Yeah, we'll take it, mate. Fail
Woo!
84, please, mate. Fail 84.
Max got top 4. Seb gets top 10. Even better, baby. Even better.
Strategy was good.
Strategy was banging. What a race. Seb goes up 4 spots. Max goes up 4 spots. Banging. Flying. We're catching up to P3 in the constructors. Love it. Next comes everyone's favorite race, Catalunya. Circuit de Barcelona, Catalunya. Let's go, Max. Your adaptability is 100. Love to see it. Keep going in your braking, Sebastian. You have 1. We go with side pods. For you, we'll go with high speed downforce. For you, pit crew management. For you, pit crew management. Oh, Hubert is an 81 rated overall. Our wing adjustments are goated. We'll go with car release now. What are you talking about? That race was bussin'. We were absolutely flying. It's not, I promise. You give it to us every time. It's not. It's really not. Quick turnaround. Not a whole lot really going on in terms of that. It would go for that. Otherwise, I mean, I don't think like anything is like happened, right? Yeah. Can we even, like, what are we even working on? Two new designs are coming, but just not yet. Spain, here we come.
Formula One has cranked up the heat over Barcelona. The first Grand Prix held here was won by Nigel Mansell after a wheel-to-wheel battle with Ayrton Senna. But who will follow in his footsteps this weekend? Long straights and medium speed turns.
Long
dominate.
straights, I like it. Oh, Mercedes are set to reveal their 2023 car on the 15th of February, but they're also taking it to Silverstone track and giving the first test run as part of their filming day. Ooh, imagine. Anyone have any hot takes on what color the W14 is going to be? I know what color I want it to be, but I don't know if it will be, you know? 30. 8. Put in old components back in. Perfect. Seb should finally hit 100% car part knowledge after this one, by the way.
Welcome back to what is
Skip. Man, still just no pace, man. No pace. Zero pace. No tires. No engine. No fuel. Wild. Let's see if qualifying can go a little better than practice did. Woof. Seb slowly just falling down the order when it comes to qualifying. Not exactly what you'd love to see, Sebastian.
Here we are, folks.
It's unfortunate, really. It really is. I mean, realistically, like, can we not just... Why can't we just do that? Actually, what if we... By the way. Do that. Why can't we one stop and reverse one stop? That sounds pretty good to me.
The drivers have now taken position on the grid, and it's looking like a cloudy day. Looking at Red Bull, with a top
Not like
10
a
position on
rainy
the
cloudy
grid.
day, just like a regular cloudy day.
One of the oldest races on the Formula One calendar. This is the Spanish Grand Prix.
Spanish Grand Prix, another Ferrari front row, by the way.
And it's lights out, and away we go.
Wild. Tire check. Alright. There's some hards down here. We're gonna try and play track position and all that. Gonna be it's either gonna work or this is gonna be a very, very long day. Both of which are totally valid, but realistically that's kind of what we're looking at. It's either gonna work or it's not. The people being on the fresher tires might be the ultimate undoing. And also the having to play track position with Seb is going to be a whole thing.
Sounds like someone's locked
If
up.
he can, not get left in a group too far behind, I think we'll be okay. But if we start to fall off a little too much, then we might start running into issues. Come on, Seb, leave him in the dust.
Oh, there's a spin.
Give it back Jackson spinning. It was Stroll, Perez. Say virtual safety car.
No DRS. No DRS.
I think there's been contact on the track.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's like everybody behind us though is the problem. Go, go, go.
DRS is enabled.
Up. Yes, yes, not just get dragged along.
So that's the fastest lap.
Just get dragged along with this group and I think we'll be all right. The Ferraris are gonna run away. I mean, that's just life, I think, at this point. We are far and away the best off on the hard tires right now, and Max is just hanging out in P8. So we're also just kind of in this group.
Red Bull gained a place.
Yes, yes, Sebastian. Go on, the lad. Oh, someone made a mistake. Who was it? It was Russell. George Russell making probably a mistake. I don't. Yeah, he locked up on turn 4. I was gonna say we kind of flew by him. Oh yes, it's working. It's working the track position. I mean, Carlos is gonna fly by us, but I mean that's life at this point. So there's that. Also, apparently Leclerc still came out ahead of us, but now we're up to P4. Verstappen is leading the Grand Prix. Fascinating. Seb hanging out in a very comfy P4. We immediately get passed by both Ferraris, no questions asked whatsoever.
Oh, and Ferrari just gained a place.
Like they're just gone. Like that's just life apparently. And then he locks up. Definitely not what you want to see. Still P3, but definitely not the greatest move we've ever made. All right, Max box now. Seb, how we doing? Still hanging out? Still chilling?
Good overtake from Alpine.
Seb now in P4. Love to see it. We've entered Sebastian's pit window, which means we can bump up his tires a little bit. Trying to hold on to as much of an advantage as we can find.
It's a race position gained from Mercedes.
Medium, Sebastian, to mediums.
We'll be boxing this lap.
Was that a lockup on the track?
Yes. Now we're just gonna hope and pray that's our one stop will do the trick.
Red Bull moved up.
So far it's going very, very good. I mean, at this point we really are just waiting. It's entirely just the waiting game. We keep an eye on everyone else's tires and we take advantage whenever we can. I think we're definitely the only ones on one stops. So realistically, at this point, we're putting the one stop in Spain to the test.
We've just had a spin.
Some people trying to go to the end on 88%. What is that? 17, 18 laps on softs. We'll see. We do find ourselves in the top 5 with both drivers. Love to see that, actually. Although everyone else is on the faster tire, so we'll see how long this exactly lasts. We can do this. We do have the fuel delta to do this, which I don't know how much it'll really help in the grand scheme of things, but at the same time, it will help at least a little bit. we're hoping over the next 10 laps we'll be able to hold off everyone at least a little bit. Make boxing again. Hamilton is caught up. The good news is we both should finish in the top 10. Yes, Hamilton is really the next big challenger. After him, there's 10 seconds or 9 seconds to Bottas in 7 laps. He's gonna have to be lapping ridiculously fast. I think our plan and strategy worked to perfection. Seb and Verstappen I think are just fighting enough to keep Lewis from being able to get by. As I say that, he literally gets by. He gets by Max, and now he's by Seb. But at the same time, that'll do it. A wonderful strategy unfolding here today. As we will come home to finish in the top 6 by P5 and 6 here in Spain. That's the best race we've had so far this season, and that's not saying too much because we really haven't had that many good races, or even really that many races yet. But Seb makes up 9 positions to finish in the top 5. Love to see that. The track position at Spain is apparently very strong, and we love to see that. We continue making ground on Mercedes and the constructors by like 2 points a race. Love to see it. A noted dev pointers? No? Alright, that's fine. $5 million in the pocket, none out. Love to see that for the first time. Best race of the season. Let's see if we can keep pushing 7. Max is still dragging that tractor of an original car into the top 6, so can't complain too much. Seb has a dev point. Nice. Okay. By we, I mean I think I'm going to call it a little early tonight. I have some work I have to do tonight, so I'm going to take a little bit of a break before then to take care of some stuff, and then do that. So this feels like a good spot to finish off. We'll start with Monaco the next time we pick up the Red Bull seat. I will say this, no stream on Friday. I will be out and away on Friday, so we're not going to stream on Friday. We'll be back on Monday for probably, actually at that point, we'll probably be around for Haas. Once again, we will start season 5 of the Haas save. It has been a hot minute since we've done the Haas save, so I'm excited to get that going again. But for now, I'm gonna get out of here. Everyone stay safe, have a good weekend if I don't see you until next week. But I appreciate you guys coming and hanging out. I know this was a relatively quick one, but sometimes it is what it is. And we'll see you guys in the next one. I'll see you guys then. Peace.
And 4. Count what you have now, don't count what you don't have.